We're back in Universal Studios Hollywood. They cover all the walls. They put all the bubbles this way. Right? The Universal bubbles. Right there. And these are to put on a fence over there when they go inside in a park, and after they exit to go in this way. Universal's change. Yeah, to put on the fences this way, because Universal's change. Jesus.
That's why today's the first day past
Yeah.
What's everyone? Brian Herman here. Today we're here at Universal Studios Hollywood for Fan Fest update. So let's do this.
You can also
We're at
upgrade to an
Universal
annual
Hollywood.
pass or enhance
They
your
set
visit
up
with
banners
Universal
for
Express.
Universal
Our
Studio
team is
Fan
here to
Fest
help.
night. I'm so excited to go to Fan Fest.
Yes.
Look at that, it's all set up. 2 weeks until Fan Fest starts. Over there, there's the gateway. You could put the sign that says Universal Fan Fest. And a different one. There's Scooby-Doo, Harry Potter, and One Piece. Excuse me. Alright, we're here to see it set up a fan fest, with lights, there flowers and everything. And then the Wicked of the Future Presentation Store is now removed. What's gonna be the new one? The Fan Fest? We'll see this one. Oh look, there's a DeLorean Back to the Future. They moved over there, the Universal Store. They're parked over this one. Over there, the Hollywood Diner, the Waterworld, that One Piece Gallery, the Grand Pirate Gallery. And over there, the Grand Pirate Show. They are set up. It said they're ready for the Fan Fest night. You meet a whole bunch of characters of One Piece. Luffy, Nami, Zoro, Usopp, Sanji. Missing Chopper this way. Well, they're moving other sides of this one. Over there, you see the bar, One Piece bar. Oh, look, there's a boat thing. Where? I can see it over there. Here's a water fountain this one. Yeah, I get to see the bar. We get some drinks. You know, right there. Over there, there's take pictures of meet and greets and Nami with the tangerine tree. Yeah, right there in the water world, they put the sign over there, the One Piece Grand Pirate Show. It's just like we're in the Universal Japan, in this way. It's gonna go this way. Yeah, watch the show this one. This one's just gonna be so much fun. Over there, Universal Plaza. They finish over there, and now it's time for the Universal Fan Fest night. So cover up with the chairs and this one. Over there by the Mystery Machine, Scooby-Doo. Ready for the Fan Fest night? The future Universal Monster. The Mystery of the Backlot over there. Over there, there was going to be a new Defense Fest over there or not. Last year they put over there Star Trek Red Alert this way. Hopefully it's going to be Godzilla or Power Rangers or whatever this is. We'll see about this one. Over there, Universal Fast and the Furious, Hollywood Drift, the construction, they're all done. And that one is, you add some rocks over there. You can see everything. And over there, you can see it put the walls over there, the tree. They finished when they put a sign said Universal City. Where's the roller coaster vehicle? Needs to more test it this way. Really just need more tests. Over there, you see, put the glass thing here always. Need to finish it. They're almost done for summer this way. Over there, the Sailor Moon show take over DreamWorks Theater. Over there, you can see you gotta take pictures of Sailor Moon and all the pretty guardians over there. Can't wait to meet you. Oh, here comes Shrek. Hey, Shrek. Over there is about a prettier guardian. And Sailor Moon, the Miracles Moon Play and Palace Character Deluxe. See all the pretty guardian girls over there, as you can see over there. Alright, we're going to Wizarding World Harry Potter for the Forbidden Forest Hippogriff. This is Fan Fest. Both is this the same animal creature. It's just like last year. Also the Hogwarts for always and the fireworks show. Over there's the Hogwarts. There gotta be. Hopefully there's gotta be the Hogwarts always. The fireworks just like last year. This one. There's a Hippogriff at Forbidden Forest for Fan Fest night. They're almost done. We only have 2 more until Fan Fest starts. You can see the lights over there. And you can see there's a bunch of trees. I'm a little bit. Wait, how many rats guys when they finish at Fan Fest, they're gonna stay here for the Forbidden Forest this way, permanently. There, the Scooby-Doo meets the Universal Monster Mystery on the Backlot. It's gonna be on studio tour this one. So we're gonna go. Let's see, check it out this one.
Movie timeline, which is this lineup of movie posters here you're seeing to the right. It's representing just a few of our favorite films here at Universal Studios. Now, Universal Studios is a part of NBC Universal, which is one of the world's largest entertainment companies that includes not only Universal Pictures, but Focus Features.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up an adventure. And to me, the documentary does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Scotland.
Monster films, and Little Europe here. It's where we made Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman, the Invisible Man, Bride of Frankenstein, all here in Little Europe, mostly back in the 30s and 40s. Folks, we are about halfway through our... Okay, hold that thought. Seems like we're having a little earthquake. Stay seated, hold on. These things typically pass very quickly already. There's no need to panic. No, the roof just caved in. Everyone panic! Yeah, I said everyone panic. I'll tell you from experience, Officer George is the best and bravest officer on the entire force. Also took on the flood, looked a lot cooler, status, their taste, their job. It can all be gleaned by the car that they drive, but most often cars are a part of the plot. This is the proprietor of the motel, but usually there's not a lot of work to do because no one often stays here. It's sort of in the middle of nowhere, but someone checked into room number 1 last night, and now she's checking out forever because Norman Bates is in fact a murderer. Yes, spoiler alert, he's a very bad man. It's not his fault he's so bad, though. He had a tough childhood, specifically a terrible mother. Wait, is he listening to me? Oh no, he doesn't like when you talk bad about his mom. We gotta go. Sorry, folks. That's my bad. Norman, your mother's lovely. Everyone thinks so, especially the 4th car. Oh, wow. Whew, sorry, 4th car. That's my fault. We shouldn't have come this way. I knew that guy was a psycho, seriously. We're gonna go check out his house, and then we'll get out of here. Hopefully he stops staring soon. Now the song you just heard is called The Murder, composed by Bernard Herrmann, who scored many of Hitchcock's most famous films. But before he was scoring movies for Hitchcock, he was conducting the music for a radio play back in 1938. Yes, a radio play called War of the Worlds, directed by Orson Welles. Next time you watch a movie that you really love, maybe stay to the end. Watch the credits. I want to tell you that Little Europe, our set for our monster movies, it's also the setting this year for the ultimate mystery mashup. Don't miss Scooby-Doo Meets the Universal Monsters, a live-action episode that comes to life at Universal Fan Fest night.
What is Shaggy's password?
It's Zoinks!
There they are!
Join Scooby-Doo and the gang, explore the backlot, interact with the mayhem, and help solve the chaotic case only at Universal Fan Fest night.
We just got off a studio tour. See a bunch of lights and stage for the Scooby-Doo Meets the Universal Monster mystery out the back lot. What's this one? So when they get off of a tram, you're gonna walk around over there and solve the mystery. You see clues is over there. Universal Monster. Over there, this is it. There's the wall over there. They cover a tree. Look like a hiding thing. He needs to test this. I saw on Instagram. It's Armando from Firefighter YouTube. So a lot of people inside. Right, they take a test of this one. Over there, Jurassic Park area, journey into the areas. They'll light up over there for the Fan Fest. There's a food cart over there if you get hungry. There's a T-Rex right to the left. See a bunch of trucks over there. This is gonna be so much fun over there. See the characters like Ivan and Dr. John on even the Asian guy is the worst there. Over there, Jurassic World, a journey through the eras right there. It's all set up, the lights, the entrance over there. See, when you open the gate, you can go over there into the Jurassic Park area, right there. Walk through over there this way. Over there up there, the Jurassic Outfitters, the Dungeons and Dragon bar area. The drinks over there. And the other one, that too, this one. That one is set up a Fan Fest night right there. I will set up lights, Fan Fest, Dungeons and Dragons. Look, there it is, the photo op, I take pictures. You can take picture, this one. There, the Dungeons and Dragons, Secret of the Waterdeep. That's what we're gonna go over there. Last year we went there. Anyway, it's kind of awesome this one. It's like a board game. This one. We're inside a Universal Studio Production Center. The Blaze is open. Hey, look at Powerpuff Girls. Look at it, so cute. Blossom present. Buttercup of reindeer. Bubbles, the elf one. Look, Tom and Jerry. Curious George. Teletubbies. I remember when I was a kid this way. Demon Slayer. Legacy of a Legend. Harry Potter. Digimon Adventure. All of this. Universal beating a monster. It's so cute. This one. There's Super Nintendo World for Fan Fest night. Yoshi. Oh, wait, this show is not over. Maybe tomorrow or so. And then after that, they set up for the stage for the Fan Fest night. That has some party. The lights on to turn blue and red for the Fan Fest. Look at this one.
Good night, y'all. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Bye. Good night, everybody.
There to put on the fence over this one. How did they get out of there this way? Must be that way, it is to think. What a great time in Universal Studios Hollywood this way. They all set up a Fan Fest over there. Starting at April 23rd to May 16th. So I'm gonna be there around April 25th for the Fan Fest. I'm gonna dress as Goku or some costume this way. Yeah, maybe next month, but right before the last day this one. Alright. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please do subscribe and thumbs up, notification. Alright, I'll see you next video. Peace.